Well, this was not on my bingo card for the day or for the week. We have a brand new patch, except this one isn't a traditional Sims 4 patch, it is an emergency patch. You know, this whole thing is really confusing because first this week we have the tweet from EA Help basically saying, you must update your games by June 10th. The wording of it, very weird. Of course, 24 hours later, they had to come back to clarify that if you don't update your games by June 10th, all is okay. You will in fact be able to update your games, but you just won't be able to play. But now we have yet another patch, an e-patch. So is that statement in regards to this e-patch or the latest update that we received before this? This whole thing is just so confusing, and it really just goes to show that transparency with them is just piss poor. It truly is. Was this e-patch planned when they were making those statements? Does this have any relation to it or does it not? Yeah, I know some of you are probably curious about this e-patch. They have actually patched some of the workarounds for getting the event rewards. They've patched them out, so you can no longer go into build by, select event rewards, and select every single color under the filter and see all your rewards. That has now officially been fixed with this latest emergency hotfix update, and I'm sure they were quick to jump on that. You know, sometimes we have bugs that last months, we have some bugs that last years, but a bug like that, oh no, they're gonna fix that as soon as possible. It shows you that they really are capable. So jumping into the latest here, the Sims Direct Communications tweets out, we just released an e-patch to address the latest exception error that reset Sims during pool interactions, a reported crash in the DirectX 11 preview, and login reward issues. So Simmers, today's update is intended to address multiple issues where players were able to access happy at home login event rewards before they were unlocked, as well as fixing a crash reported by players using the DirectX 11 preview. I'm surprised that they actually admit this. I thought that they would have just fixed it and moved on without saying anything, but the fact they're admitting that this happened and that they fixed it is kind of hilarious to me. I don't know why. So for bug fixes, wow, we actually have, I thought it would be like one or two things. We actually have quite a list for an emergency hotfix update. Color me shocked. So for the base game, removed an incorrect tooltip that appeared for the, in quotes, purchase interaction on the Guerding Goods vending machine. We have resolved an issue that allowed the practice makes perfect trait available in Create a Sim before it was unlocked through the happy at home login event. Before I go any further, I just want to say this. I feel like I've already said this, so I'm kind of just repeating myself at this point. It's just kind of funny how quick they are to fix things that go against some of these new features that they're introducing, because clearly they want us to get in our games as often as possible so that their numbers look better, their active players, their recently active players are up, and if something gets in the way of that, if something compromises that, they are going to jump in and fix it as quick as possible. We don't see this kind of energy for some of the other bugs that we get. It really shows you that if they want to get their priorities in order for something, oh, they can get their priorities in order. Bullet point number 4, buffs from the practice makes perfect trait will now be correctly applied and incremented when their requirements are met. Address an issue that allowed locked Create a Sim rewards from a happy at home login rewards event to become available through certain filters or through the randomizer. So basically everything was broken. They couldn't even introduce this whole new system without it all being broken, basically. That's kind of crazy. Address an issue that allowed locked build mode rewards from happy at home login event to become available in build mode through specific combination of filters being applied. I'm really shocked that they're admitting all of this. Honestly, I really am. Addressed a last exception error that caused Sims to reset after completing certain pool interactions. We've resolved an issue that could cause text to be missing when opening the happy at home login event in Spanish. We have updated the names and descriptions of some flowers to reflect the variety of colors they are available in. And there are 2 bullet points for the DirectX 11 preview resolved an issue causing a crash at launch when MSAA was enabled, and various other stability improvements and fixes. Good. So they're already building on this. DirectX 11 for me has been nothing but perfect, but I do want to let you know, if you have mods and CC installed, some of it is not compatible with running the game in DirectX 11. So if you're experiencing issues, if you're experiencing crashes or weird bugs or visual glitches, it's because of these mods and custom content. You know, I do think that creators will have to update things for DirectX 11, and that is of course if they choose. But if you decide to opt into DirectX 11 and you want to start a completely vanilla game the way that I am doing, everything runs so well, and it's amazing that we're already seeing some updates to the stability for it. So I hope that eventually they really roll this out fully. So let me know below what you guys think of all of these fixes and updates, most of which are for the Happy at Home login event. That is it for me. Take care and happy life simming. Bye everyone.